Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Lewis Miller, and I'm here today to talk about tools in a tool bag. I think the tools I'm going to present you with today, if you embrace, you will find that your life is improved in many ways, both physical and psychological. The first tool is abdominal breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. This is an essential tool for all of us for many reasons, not the least of which is that it is the fastest way to reduce anxiety, and it's the fastest way to come down from adrenaline if we get an adrenal pump. It's the fastest way to create homeostasis, balance in the system. It is the number one and essential tool, in my opinion, for graceful living. The second one is mind control. You are the boss. The computer inside here wants to be the boss. It tries to tell us to do things. It makes comments. It intrudes on our lives all over the place. We can be anywhere in the world, and the mind starts putting out thoughts and pictures. It's our task to learn how to give the mind direction and have it do what we want it to do rather than what it wants to do. Mind control, the second essential tool. Body awareness. We get so wrapped up in our heads that we sometimes forget our bodies altogether. One of my colleagues, a cardiologist, Kent Gershon, told me that at any given time, there could be up to 30% of the United States having irregular heartbeats called AFib. They don't even know it. I have driven right past exits on the freeway because I was so much thinking in my head that I didn't notice the exit, sometimes for 20 miles. Body awareness, taking time to check in with what the messages are coming from the body. When something is awry with the body, it sends a message. If you don't attend to the message, that message gets louder until it becomes what's called a symptom. Then you usually go for help. We don't have to wait that long if we practice body awareness. Very important. Tool number 5, positive self-talk. We are not trained in our culture to say positive things to ourselves. But when we say positive things to ourselves, our mind hears it and it gets recorded. And that goes into our data bank. Learning positive self-talk, an essential tool. Exercise. Do I need to talk about the importance of exercise? It's essential. The issue is how to get yourself to do it. That is one of the tools that I teach. Next one, number 7, nutrition. It's the fuel. We want the best possible fuel to go into this system of ours, our body. I call it my transporter. Important to learn what is good, clean fuel and what is poor fuel. When we go to the gasoline station, it tells us 85, 87, 89, the amount of octane. And we know to put the correct kind of gasoline into the vehicle that we're driving. How about putting the correct kind of nutrition into this vehicle that we're driving? Number 7, nutrition, an essential tool. Number 8, sleep. Sleep is essential for restoration. Many of us, a very high percentage of us, have not learned the tactic for making ourselves go to sleep, for being in control of our wakefulness. This is a very important tool. If once we learn how to go to sleep almost anywhere, anytime, we can go into that restoration. But if we miss a lot of sleep, we all know what happens. Number 9, having purpose in life. Meaning, having the feeling that something that we're doing is satisfying and makes us feel good. It can be anything. Making your bed can feel good. Winston Churchill was famous for building rock walls in his beautiful backyard. I don't think you called Churchill's backyard a backyard, by the way. I think you called it back territory. But he built rock walls. He found meaning in that. He also painted and he wrote books and did a lot of things. but it's essential to find meaning in life, something that you like doing. It makes us feel good. Number 10 is social contacts. It's important to trade energy with other beings, both animals as well as people. Check out the blue zones. They found there were people who lived the longest on this planet, clutches with the same group of people for 90 years. 90 years of sitting with the same people and sharing life. 11 is impulse control. Now, the tool of impulse control, that's a biggie. What is impulse control? Impulse control is when you're ready to grab and you don't. You control. You're ready to gamble. You're ready to overeat. You're ready to do drugs or alcohol to excess. You're ready to spend money that you don't have. There's an impulse. And the tool is to learn how to control the impulse and rein it in, because too much loss of impulse control has very negative consequences. We all know that. Number 11 is persistence. How many times have you tried to do something and you quit after the first or second or third time? I have, but what I've learned over time is that when I step back, think about what I'm doing, see if I can try it smarter rather than harder or faster, I often succeed, in fact, almost always. But sometimes I have to do it 8 or 9 times. I love telling the story of this patient of mine who failed the bar examination to become a lawyer 10 times, but he passed on the 11th. You know what they call him now? Lawyer. And the 11th is to remember to take a vacation, leave the cell phone behind, leave the computer behind, leave all the worries behind, leave all the things that you don't want to deal with behind. They'll be there when you get back. Vacation is essential. So there we have it, 13 tools that you want to dive deep into and master, and then you'll see how your life improves. I can't, quote, guarantee it, but I can tell you with high probability that you'll be successful. Until next time, this is Dr. Richard Lewis Miller reminding you that good health is worth fighting for.